Hello everyone, it's Old King and welcome back to another Bleach Bracelets video. So we have some news to talk about. Version 14.5 update planned for late April. So let's cover these things because there is something really interesting coming up. So the game's being updated every single time, for the better experience and being better overall and making some life-changing changes and stuff. And it's really cool to see the game moving forward and getting better essentially. So we're gonna talk about this new update that is coming late of April basically. So character info screen adjustment. To make powering up characters even easier, we'll be adding a button to the character info screens of the 6 characters that allows players to set and power up link slots, transcendence slots and bonus abilities. So they want to fasten the process basically, and that's good. Colin's Corner adjustment. To ensure players can make the most of Colin's Corner, we'll be increasing the limit on the maximum friend points that can be used at once. That's very good. As well, allowing players to skip the summons animation by tapping the screen. We'll also be changing the items that can be acquired. That's really interesting. Okay, cool. Brief battles adjustment. We'll be removing score times 2 and extra battles from brave battles. No way, dude, what? After 7 years they decided to remove that? This changes up the extra battles or the brave battles completely. PvP is not gonna be the same, I think. Or is it? I don't know, we'll see. With this removal, we'll be increasing the points attainable from regular brave battles and win streak bonuses. Okay? That's also interesting. It's not a complete change as they did with guild quests. Obviously, it's like a minor change, you could say. What I mean by minor, they just remove score times 2 and extra battles, and they will increase the points that are attainable from regular PvP matches. So I guess that kinda balances out the matches, but we'll see. Character power-up quests and items adjustment. We'll be adjusting character power-up quests and items. More details on these changes can be found below. So they will be removing the following power-up quests. Riruka's XP Crystal Quest. Okay, Frenzy Intensive Courses. Alright, that's Frenzy Intensive Courses is basically for the these are courses for the Frenzy characters where you get their Frenzy materials to actually level them up. So that's gonna get removed too. Cons Bonanza, really? They're going to remove Cons Bonanza? And Resurrection Trials. So for those who don't know, Resurrection Trials are the trials where you get rings. Or is it? Yeah, the rings, yeah. The resurrection rings. So that's gonna get removed too. I wonder what they're gonna do with this. So as a result of this, resurrection rings and frenzy character unique power-up crystals will also be discontinued. Are they removing it in general? Okay, that's interesting. Instead, crystals, jewels and droplets will be used to unlock the soul tree. So we're not gonna need any frenzy character unique power-up crystals or any resurrection rings from this point on? Huh. That sounds cool. I've heard many people talk about it and be happy with that. I guess I don't mind having this change. It's just that, friends in you basically, if you're a veteran player like me, you used to farm on this, so it's a huge change, and I don't know how's that gonna go in the future. I guess they'll add something to replace that, maybe, I don't know, we'll see, but that's definitely interesting. Furthermore, the difficulty and rewards of the following quests will be adjusted. So they still kept Yukio's Ascension Characters quest, okay. Awaiting training grounds and accessory training grounds. Okay, Droplet Trials and Urahara Shop training grounds. Wait, what are these training grounds? I don't remember. Huh. That's odd. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess, right? So, raids will be removed? What? Wow. All raids will be removed. As a result, raid characters will no longer be attainable from raids, and steel keys will be discontinued. Steel keys will be discontinued? Whoa, what? Dude, I like literally farmed 1,000 steel keys, and now they're gonna get removed? All that farming for nothing? Jewels will be used to unlock the soul tree instead. So, okay, this is huge. Obviously, like in the past we were using raid characters to unlock the soul tree completely, or steel keys instead. Like if you didn't have a raid character, you could have used the steel key. Now that both will be removed, you'll just be using jewels as for like the seasonal characters. But like if you if you didn't get any if you didn't get the raid characters yet, go level them up so that you can get the spirit herbs, and then you can just sell them or keep them for collecting purposes. Otherwise, they're gonna get removed. So, and thus, if you have steel keys, use them all up. No matter the character, use your steel keys before they actually get removed. So, after this change, characters previously available from raids will be available from the coin exchange. Oh, okay. I don't know. No, that actually makes sense, but you can actually get the raids right now because it's free. But yeah, cool. Use all your steel keys. Now is the time. Then we've got difficult quests. The following difficult quests will be removed: the Visor Attack Awakened, Espada Challenge Awakened, the Lost Agent Soul Reaper Army, and the Lost Agent Soul Reaper Army Awakened. Oh my god, they're actually going to remove this. I mean, makes sense. This was like, was it Boss Rush or something? I don't quite remember what it was called back in the day. This was huge, like 5 years ago. This was huge. It was so hard, like literally this was so hard that it was really difficult to beat. Like you had to have meta characters to actually beat this, but now it's just a piece of cake, man. Like it's a walk on the water, some people say. As a result of this, related event orders will be removed. Furthermore, we'll be adjusting the rewards for enriched droplet zones and inheritance zones. Alright, if you're a new player, go and do these quests. Obviously these are spirit herbs, and you can do that for the experience too. Like, these quests will be removed, so it will be a shame for you to not give this a shot. Even though I'm pretty sure you can actually beat this now, since we've got way better characters right now, so you can definitely do this. Chronicle quests will be relaxing the unlock requirements for our Chronicle quests and adjusting the attainable rewards. We'll also be adding Ichigo Kurosaki as a usable character for chapters 1 to 3. That's actually very, very good. Awesome. Finally something good about Chronicle quests. I think that they definitely need to update Chronicle quests to make it a little bit more functional when it comes to grinding. What I mean by that is, like, I don't like using the same characters in Chronicle quests. I mean, depends really. I don't like using outdated characters in Chronicle quests. And since they will be adding Ichigo Kurosaki as a usable character for chapters 1 to 3, that makes life whole lot easier, or like that makes grinding a whole lot easier, because I love playing with Ichigo. So yeah, and they will also be relaxing the unlock requirements for newer players and adjusting attainable rewards. That's really good, man. Like, we definitely need something to make grinding way easier in Chronicle quests, and yeah, I'm very happy to see that they actually do something about that. I mean, they always do something about life-changing changes, you know. But um, yeah, I can't wait to see what they actually do in the future. Co-op quests, they will be removing droplet trials from co-op quests. Okay, as a result of this, we'll be adjusting accessory fusion trials and coin trials. Alright. I mean, why would they remove droplet trials from the co-op? I think that that's the most efficient way to actually grind droplets, because co-op quests give you way more than regular quests. If they had to remove one of the two, I would say remove the regular. I mean, nah, they couldn't do that because, like, on co-op, if people don't join you, you can't start a co-op when it comes to droplets. While you can actually grind droplets regularly as a single quest, so I guess that makes sense. Okay, I don't know, man. Did people stop doing droplet trials on co-op? That's really weird. Anyways, discontinued items. Any resurrection rings and frenzy character unique power-up crystals held by players will be converted into coins during the next version update maintenance. Okay, so as I was saying, use them all up before they actually get converted into coins. Or you can just leave them to get more coins, I guess. I don't know. Depends on you. Character packs and re-released character packs that are currently on sale and contain steel keys will be sold with those same contents until their sale period is over. Okay. The sales period of these character packs and re-released character packs will end before the maintenance that will turn steel keys into coins. And as a result of these items being discontinued, the rewards from the following will be adjusted: exchanges, event quests, enchantment quests, deal quests, weekly orders, and future character packs. And here is the schedule from the changing content, basically. Alright, that's really good. Wow. So overall, this is huge, man. Like, they are making huge changes. These are all things that only we veteran players will know of, basically. And now they're getting changed and removed. Like, this is huge. Definitely takes the game to another place. And you know, like, when the game does change a whole lot, you like kind of like remember the old days compared to the new ones, and like you're like reminiscing and stuff, like different times and stuff. But anyways, that's all I have to talk about today. This is huge. I can't wait to see what's coming in the future. Obviously, I am going to make more videos from Bleach Brave Souls, so stay tuned. I've got more showcases coming, more content coming. Obviously, we're gonna cover every single update. I mean, if it's important or not, and if it's interesting. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video because that really helps me out a lot. And click the notifications bell if you want. You're gonna get notified, so why not, right? Remember to put a smile on your face, and as always, say it with me: Ban Kai!